Sup, guys? Yeah, I had restarted this because I realized I was at top 7, and I needed to do that, so these are top 7 albums that I consider amazing. And why did I choose top 7? Because there were actually a lot more albums I liked, so 7 it is. So, starting at number 7, this made into the top 7. Drake Milligan's Tumbleweed album, because I thought it was amazing, and one of the best albums of the year. You have songs like Tumbleweed, Old Whiskey, Old Flame, Old Whiskey. I wish I could name more, but those are only two that I memorized a lot and have listened to the most. But yeah, that had bop after bop. It wasn't a bad song on Tumbleweed by Drake Milligan. So now we're getting to number 6, which is The Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift. And trust me when I say this is one of her better albums, because the last 3 albums I wasn't very impressed with. I thought she could have done a lot better, but she proved she could on this album, The Life of a Showgirl. I don't care what anyone says. Taylor Swift can still put out a good album, and she's still an amazing singer. Because I separate the singer from the music. So we have hits from Taylor Swift albums like The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter, The Fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor, and more, because this album did not have a bad song at all. In fact, I enjoyed this album a lot. And the last time I've enjoyed an album like this was with 1989, which also was one of the best albums and had bop after bop. Well, this one had the same too. And yep, that's The Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift. So now we're getting to the number 5 album. Now this one I chose because I thought it was an amazing album and it really impressed me a lot. And it's the very second country album to make the list. Snow Globe Christmas by Brad Paisley. I'm not sure if that was actually a name, but yep, Brad Paisley's Christmas album, A Snow Globe Christmas. Now I thought this also deserved a place on the list. And this is number 5. And the reason why I chose this for number 5, because yeah, it was just an amazing album, and I didn't really see a bad song on there. You have amazing songs like Turn the Lights On, or whatever it's called, Jingle Bell. I think Have Yourself a Merry Christmas was also on there. Last Christmas, which is also a classic, also on there. And that's A Snow Globe Christmas by Brad Paisley. Okay, now we're getting to the 4th album on this list, which would be, this would be album number 4. So, for the 4th choice, I chose the soundtrack to Hazbin Hotel, because I felt like Hazbin Hotel, that was an amazing soundtrack, and I felt like this deserved a 4th spot on this. On this list, you have songs like Trust Us, as well as a losing streak. And then you have Don't Forget, the one that is simply titled Don't Forget, and then Don't Forget Reprise. But also you have what wrapped up the show really good, called When I Think About the Future. Yep, and that's Hazbin Hotel Season 2 soundtrack. Okay, that was number 4. Now we're getting to number 3. Number 3, it's gonna be a rock album. It's not one from this year. It's one of my all-time favorites, which is Welcome to Black... Well, actually, wait. I'm gonna save that for another spot. Yes, my number 3 choice. Yes, it's a rock album. I'm choosing Rock of Ages soundtrack. And the reason why I'm choosing this to be number 3, because when I watched the movie again and then listened to the soundtrack, definitely amazing songs, not a bad one on there. But there's also standouts like Pour Some Sugar on Me, which was actually originally done by Def Leppard. We Built This City, We're Not Gonna Take It, both originally done by Starship and Twisted Sister. And you got Don't Stop Believing, which was originally done by Journey. It's just an amazing soundtrack, but also an amazing movie. So now we're getting to the last 2 picks. So number 2, I had to go with Sabrina Carpenter album, Sweet and Short, because I felt like that's an album I can go back to and listen to over and over, especially songs like Please Please Please, Espresso, Taste, and more. Okay, now before I announce my very number 1 album and the end of my top 7, I would just like to put a few honorable mentions on the list that almost made the cut but didn't quite make it. So I'm gonna name this first one. It's not an album, but it almost made the cut. It's the album done by Aerosmith and Youngblood. My Only Angel, I think, is actually the title of the album. And I felt like that was amazing. I almost put that in the top 7, but didn't quite make the cut, however. Because this was a tough choice to do. Okay, next. Trying to think. Hang on, guys. It's gonna come to me. Trying to think. Under the Mistletoe, I have to give that honorable mention too, because that's still an amazing album to this day. It almost made on the list, but not quite. But it's still an amazing album. And that's by Justin Bieber. I mean, he can still make amazing music. I can't say I'm a big fan of his later work. Can't say I'm a big fan of his most recent album. But I definitely do like his other albums. And Under Mistletoe is definitely a good album to listen to at Christmas time. And then, gotta give, because this is another great album, and that is hang on, guys. Give me a second. I'm just trying to think of what my last honorable mention can be. So, okay, this is not easy. Because I'm trying to think of one that I really do enjoy and can always go back to. I'll give it to Collide with the Sky, because Collide with the Sky is definitely an album I can definitely see myself going back to every once in a while, because it has great songs like King for a Day featuring Kelly and Quinn. It's always been an amazing album in my opinion. You also got Bulls in the Bronx and Hell Above. So now we're getting to, those are my honorable mentions, but now let's get to number one pick. Now this one ended up choosing as number one because it's just one of the best albums, and I listened to it quite a bit this year. So the number one spot goes to Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. And why did I give them number one? Because I felt like they had amazing songs, and three that I felt like I can come back to and listen to all the time. So these are songs that I recommend you guys listen to if you haven't yet. Of course, the title of the track, or the title of the record, Welcome to Black Parade. That song is just amazing and really does speak to anyone who relates. And it's just a fun song overall to sing. And then you have Teenagers, which is also an amazing track as well too. And then you have Famous Last Words, which to me, just like Welcome to the Black Parade, you can relate to as well, and you can really rock out to that. Well, anyway, guys, those are my 7 picks and my honorable mentions. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do that. Oh, and leave a comment too. Anyway, I'll see you guys later on for my 2 covers that I've chosen. One which you guys chose in the poll, and then another one I've been wanting to do for a long time. So I'll see you guys later for that. See ya.